for to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. It's time for Klaus Picks. And today we have Insanity playing his Russian TD, ISU-152, 152 millimeter gun. Now, this game is all about shooting enemies. And you can play tanks with little guns, like Cheery. Gun looks like pencil. Or you can play tanks with big guns, like ISU-152. Now, by some fluke, it just so happens that in this game, most tanks that have really big guns are Russian tanks. And most tanks that have really little itty-bitty teeny guns are everybody else. So, when you choose which tank lines to go down, you can choose tanks with big guns, Russian tanks, or you could choose tanks with itty-bitty little wee guns, like everybody else. But Insanity has decided to play a Russian tank, and not only did he decide to play a Russian tank, he decided to get a Russian tank destroyer, which means even by Russian standards, this guy has an extra big gun. I don't know if you've ever seen ISU-152 in Tier 8 before, but this tank has a Tier 10 gun that can kick the crap out of anybody. And all he has to do is find somebody to shoot. So let's watch. Klaus love all your replays. If you want your replay on Klaus channel, just load on WOTreplays.com and then send link of that load to Klaus email is on screen. And and Klaus maybe show your game. Now the other thing about tanks is some tanks have good armor, i.e. Russian tanks, like the one he just shot. And some tanks have shit armor, like, well, pretty much everybody else. So the only time his big gun has trouble is when his big gun, Russian gun, shoots another Russian tank. Everybody else is no problem. So you're starting to see a little bit of pattern here. Biggest guns, Russian. Best armor, Russian. And then there's everybody else. But let's watch this replay here. So Instant Y is going to point his big gun at this guy. Oh, not a good idea. Boom! Enemy armor is damaged, which in Russian means 850 freaking damage. Okay, so he's taken one shot and he's probably got most damage on team so far. And now he didn't penetrate their armor because, well, you know why. He happened to shoot a tank that has lots of armor, which would be a Russian tank. And now he's going to take this shot here and, oh, he's missed. This is what balances Russian tanks, is every now and then they miss. Other tanks have different ways of being balanced. They have shit soft stats, they're slow, they have no armor, they have no gun depression, things like that. But Russian tanks are balanced because every now and then they miss a couple of shots. Okay, so who can Insanity, love that name, point at now? Is someone there? There's someone he can shoot there? Maybe over, oh yeah, there was someone there, but maybe someone over here. Let's see. Is that, okay, let's stay here and maybe get a shot on you. Hoo-ha! Oh, look, someone's at the base. So Insanity instantly turns around and goes back. Here's that siren and instantly decides to go back. And, well, a lot of his team is going back, but there's lots of enemies there. Lots of enemies. And like this guy in front of him might have to take a couple of shots on those enemies, but but Russian guns have a little bit less trouble destroying their enemies. So Insanity wants to get back and reset Cap. Let's go. But there might be some people in the way, like him. Just take off a little bit of HP from you and not watch his teammates shooting this little British tank. Look, look, look at them. Look at bouncing. What the hell are they doing? Guys, look, this is how you do it. Watch, watch, watch. Well, it's balanced because every now and then, like Claus said, every now and then, this big Russian tank destroyer gun, every now and then, he will miss and then reload and kill you next shot, but he's not going to hit every shot, so that balances things out. Okay, let's see here. There's a tier 9 tank, and Insanity has to instantly get in here and get some shots. There's some people in the way. Let's see. There you go. Look at the clusterfuck here. They all want to get shots. They're all shooting. They all want to get that kill. Let the Russian tank through. What the hell are you guys doing? Bouncing, RNGing, trying to stay hull down, getting fancy. You know what? You know what? Get out of the way. Let Insanity through here. And this is what you do. You aim a Russian gun and you knock them out. And that siren's still going because one last Stupids is feeling pretty scared now. And oh look, he's reloaded. ISU-152. 152 stands for, if you get hit with this gun, you're dead. All right, what's gonna happen now? He's going. Why is this siren still going? Every time since new update now, when you show replay, the freaking siren just keeps going. I don't know if this is some replay bug or what, but it's annoying. Let me tell you that. So there's nobody in cap, but siren is still going off, and Insanity is going to try to get shots up here, but it's not a very safe spot for him because enemy is can shoot up and just take one more shot and he's dead. So we have to, for safety reasons, back up. Okay, so there's 3 enemies left. And you know what? He's here by himself with he's got IS-3. So what's he going to do? He's going to wait up here and wait for enemy Stupids who probably think they can take a shot or take a hit. They can take a hit from regular tank. But look, there's 2 Russian tanks here, so let's see what happens. Insanity has decided, well, maybe worth going after the low health guy first. What is that, a French tank? What kind of tank? Well, Czech tank? German? Doesn't really matter. Just... It's almost a shame to waste that gun on low health target like that. Okay. Okay, this guy's got lots of health. This guy could be a problem. Look how much health he has. You know, oh, but one Russian guy shot at him, and you know what? Sucks to be you. Got him! So Insanity is win a couple of medals here. Let's check it out. He's got, well, Ace Tanker, Radley Walters, 8 kills, high caliber, and Top Gun. How much damage does he do? Well, 4,700 damage. Not so bad. And it's a Russian tank, so he's hit 12 times, penetrated 10, and has made profit of over 10,000 without premium account. So thank you all for watching. You're all epic. If you enjoyed video, please subscribe to Claus' channel, and remember, when you choose what tank line you go down, you can choose tanks that have big guns, like Russian tanks, or you can choose tanks that have itty-bitty guns, like everybody else. And you can choose tanks that have armor, like Russian tanks, or you can choose tanks that have, well, not so much armor, like pretty much everybody else, except for a few exceptions. Anyways, thank you for watching.